Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie, and this is your March 2023 reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Kindly remember that this is a general reading and that time is fluid, so please apply what resonates currently and suspend the rest. This reading can be applied to relationships, career, and personal growth, as well as to the sign of Pisces wherever it presents in your birth chart. I do offer personal readings, and you can find my information in the description box below. If you enjoyed today's reading, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and please leave a comment below. I'd love to know how you're doing. And with that, Pisces, we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, I have to say, trying to get your reading going, it was almost like I had a loss for words. And there's no need because I know exactly what it is I want to say to you guys, especially starting the reading, right? Who I am, where you are, what you can expect, right? And so I want to say before we begin pulling cards that is the energy I'm getting, is that someone here may be at a loss for words. They know what they feel, but it's just they can't find the words, or the words, someone else has said something, spoken on something, and it's left you or the other person at a loss for words. But anyway, moving into the cards, we are going to start off with an oracle card to get an idea of the theme or energies at work, and then we are going to do a Celtic Cross spread using the tarot, which we will then clarify using the Lenormand. So please, for Pisces, March 2023. Pisces, let me know if 2026 there's something going on, because I was just about to say March 2026. March 2023, please, for Pisces. You may be connecting with a Virgo, this being a 9. Treasure Island. This is about gratitude, Pisces. Treasure Island speaks on, we might feel isolated. We may, no man is an island, if you've ever heard that saying. No individual is truly alone in this world, right? They can't operate alone. We need connection. We need each other. We need support, right? But with Treasure Island, this is that feeling of not only are you not alone, even though sometimes you may feel you are, but this is about taking a moment to count your blessings, right? There may be more under the surface than you may initially recognize, not judging a book by its cover, So what this feels like to me, Pisces, is coming in, that feeling of isolation you've had, or perhaps a feeling of loss, or a feeling of loneliness and failure. If that is you, you are going to find yourself in a much improved space. There is going to be a realization or a gift even from someone, or something that reminds you of that person, that it brings to light the fact that not all is bad, and that there is much more to be happy about at this moment in time when you compare it, right? It's not to say that our lives are without fault, but it's powerful to be able to counteract any of those negative thoughts and feelings with at least a positive one. Match it eye for eye, go toe to toe with it. Whatever negative feelings you have, or things that you feel like you wish you could have more of, match that with something that you are grateful for having, right? And so with Treasure Island being here, it's almost like this practice of gratitude, a realization, or perhaps something that an individual in your environment brings to your attention, is actually a strong point of where you are right now. Not all is lost. And where this may be, a relationship, a partnership, something that originally either, was your everything and it's changed, or something about it has been lost, or something irreversible, or at least it feels that way. Something will be brought to light. And the same also applies for your personal journey in a sense of spirituality or life purpose and career. Something will be shown to you. Something will be revealed to you as having greater purpose and greater beauty. What's going on, please? March 2023 for Pisces. Take it slow, Pisces. Getting the feeling that you're unhappy with the pace of things. Yep, lack of fulfillment. not meeting your standard. There's something almost feeling like you're spinning your wheels. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you were doing really well recently. You may be connecting with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You'll be receiving some kind of result or message. If this is about a relationship, this is long distance. Yeah, you may be connecting with a Taurus. Something you felt was incomplete or not being taken seriously, Pisces, will be taken seriously. I'm seeing that a contract will be drafted or some kind of verbal agreement. Something here, yeah. You see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles. You may be connecting with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and that's why you see yourself this way. But you see yourself as someone who's trying to nurture the growth of something. You may be connecting with a Gemini. But you see yourself as trying to balance things out as well. What the universe will be bringing you is this sense of greater balance. You may also be given a choice, whatever that might be, between people, between opportunities. You've been in search for something. Where you were before felt fantastic. You wish it didn't have to end. But since then, you've lost something. You may be connecting with a Sagittarius. Oh, yeah. Okay, what about this Ace of Wands, please? Pisces, you are about to stand out big time. Big time. You've been fighting for something, fighting for someone. I'm getting for many of you, though, this is career heavy, but please take that as it resonates. I say career because there is heavy contract energy, there's heavy agreement energy, but there's also heavy commitment energy. So let's say this, Pisces, whatever brings you to this reading, if you were unhappy with something because emotionally it felt like someone was not investing, or perhaps you yourself did not feel like you should invest in a long-term commitment of sorts, you are going to find yourself being presented not just with the opportunity, but a very serious long-term prospect when it comes to this kind of commitment. Whether romantic, career, spiritual, for some, this is about priesthood, this is about tapping into your, I want to say a gift, right? And I say that as far as spirituality is coming through very strong as well, because the Ace of Wands fire here tends to represent spiritual energy. It represents the divine, your connection with spirit, and the energy required to really connect yourself and be plugged in, so to speak. So for Pisces, please, let's clarify for Pisces, March 2023, please. All of these decks have been pre-shuffled before the camera goes on, Pisces, but we do a little more shuffling on camera, okay? Pisces, March 2023. So for the Eight of Cups, right, you're in this space right now, Pisces, where this has been a journey for you. Now, in the recent past, you had the Nine of Cups, which meant you had achieved something wonderfully in the recent past. Okay, if it was a loving connection, this was something you felt really satisfied with, almost spoiled, right? You just felt like you could not ask for more. However, between the 9 and the 8 is a cup, so somewhere in there, the newness was lost, the novelty was lost. Something you felt made this situation unique and new, it's been lost. All right, it's stopped being the shiny thing. It's just become worn with time, with use. Okay, now if this is, right, if it's a relationship, a career, this is just about you having come from a place of transcendent, and now you are sort of in this descent of becoming unfulfilled by it. Now, with the Eight of Cups, we have clarifying it, the snake. You may be connecting with a Cancer, because the Seven is the Chariot energy. Now, this is about walking away from a situation that calls into question someone's reliability or trustworthiness. You're not sure if the person on the other end of this situation is really being honest. You're not sure that they are being who they say they are for you or to you. This is also calling into question as well anything that you feel may be contributing to temptation, right? Something that may be distracting you from your focus, from your path. For some, this is about passion, right? Is what you're doing really where your passion lies? Is the person you're with really bringing that passion out of you, or are you giving more energy than this connection is actually giving back to you? Is it draining you? Right? Because in the recent past, with the Nine of Cups, you have clarifying with the Bear. So you felt like you were very protective of your peace, very protective of fulfillment, this dream state of having not only everything that you have ever wanted, but feeling like it is something that you can absolutely sustain for the long term. That was your intention, was to preserve this satisfaction for as long as possible. Very defensive about this, very protective about this. Now, the reason it's all happening is the Knight of Wands. So you may be connecting with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But the reason this is all happening is because of some kind of lack of consistency. Someone here, is hot and cold. Communication is on and off. It's inconsistent. It fluctuates. Now, clarifying this, we have a person card, right? This is a person who is very flaky, and where I know flakiness has a negative connotation, right? This person is, at least putting it kindly, is inconsistent, right? You may be connecting. This is heavy Sagittarian energy. So either you have this in your chart yourself, Pisces, or this is the person you're connecting with. The reason this is all happening is because this person is hot and cold, on and off. You may even think that they are speaking with other people, or that their intentions lie elsewhere. If that is love for you. If this is someone that you're connecting with at work, their work ethic is questionable. You're not sure if this person is dependable. Now, the best case scenario with the Three of Wands is the person card once again. So the Three of Wands is about you receiving results, you receiving news. There's a distance here. So I'm getting, for some of you, this is a long-term, this is a long distance relationship that could have the potential of commitment, right? Someone here is waiting to hear a response. Someone else, the receiving person, they are having a difficult time maintaining that consistency. Now, with the Hierophant here, now, before moving on, actually, I want to say that with what is in the best case scenario, you will receive something. Whatever it is that you receive, whether it is communication or lack of communication, the fact that you are putting so much attention on how important that is, Pisces, is going to give you quite a lot of information about whether or not you can move forward reliably with this person. Okay, because they are coming up as the Knight of Wands, which means, while he has the potential to stay in one place, he is right now or she is right now in this venturing stage. They want to experience a little bit of everything, and it's working against them. Working against what you're trying to build with them, I should say. Now, with the Hierophant coming in, we've got another person. So I'm going to say this, Pisces, either this is the same person offering you a commitment, or this is someone new who's going to be offering you a commitment. this could very well, you may know this person, you may not. I'm feeling for many of you in love, this is about you having come from a place of being single to now uh, really being ready for a commitment. You wanted it with someone, and either that person is going to give it to you or there is someone new coming in. If it's a Taurus, very, very strong energy here that it would be this Taurus individual. Someone who is really the kind of person you can be partnered to and knows their stuff. They know how to properly maintain a strong long-term relationship. I'm not going to lie to you, Pisces. I'm seeing three different people. Three different people. The energies are very different. So I will say this. If this person, this Sagittarius, this fire sign, whoever this person is, that is the reason for all of this happening. If they make a massive change, this could be them. Because this energy, the thing is, this energy is flipped. This is such a different energy from what the Knight of Wands is bringing. So if it is the same person, they're a completely different person. However, for many of you, I feel like this is just a different person coming in altogether. And I think that is where the Lovers comes in. This person may be a Gemini, but the universe is going to give you a choice. For others of you, this is about receiving some position of authority. The universe is going to give you an opportunity to really, really, really allow you to occupy space. Whatever it is that you've been pursuing, whatever you've been doing, what you've been waiting for, it's going to be offered to you. You see yourself as doing everything required to nurture this, so there shouldn't be an issue, right? That's kind of the mindset here. Now you see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles with the birds, right? The owls in this case. This is about everyone else around. What I'm seeing here is, right, this energy is about people relaying messages between each other. The birds talk to each other, right? So with the Queen of Pentacles, this is about others outside of you who are speaking to you, feeding you information. But this could also be multiple other sources that you have been extracting information from in order to help you do what you do best. With the support of other people, you are able to accomplish your goals and make significant strides. Now, what the universe is bringing you that you may not see right now, but will be soon, is the Lovers. A choice made from the heart. This could also indicate more than one person, the opportunity to be with more than one person. Where this is a career reading for you, this is about being given more than one choice. You are given multiple options on where you want to go, what you want to do. Very serious. It's going to require some thought. And the outcome of this is going to last quite a long time. Being clarified with the dog. This is beautiful. So you may be connecting with a hermit, or a Virgo, excuse me. Virgo, because this is 18 reduces to a 9, which is hermit energy. All right? But this is indicative of loyalty. This partner, let me tell you something, Pisces. This partner, whether this is a new partner or someone that you knew once who has changed dramatically, this is about loyalty. You're going to be given the opportunity to be with someone who is very loyal. This may begin as a friendship too, I want to say, because with the Hierophant, this is about platonic relationships. So this is somebody who knows how to be a friend first. They're respectful and kind. They're by the book, right? They're very by the book. For those of you who are questioning just commitments in general, career or otherwise, this is about a path that you can stay loyal to. A long-term decision or commitment that you can stay loyal to. You see yourself here for the long haul, Pisces, and that's incredible. It is a gift. Now, your fear is Temperance. You may be connecting with a Sagittarius, which we do have very strong here in the Knight of Wands energy, being clarified by the key. All right? It's almost like the fear you have here is sacrifice. Now, with integrate, and I use the word sacrifice, Pisces, because that's what it feels like for you. That's not what it actually is, but that's what it feels like. In order to integrate yourself into something new, or vice versa, right? In order to integrate multiple things, you feel like something has to be given up. with temperance, that is what this is putting two things that are opposites together. Now, you don't have to sacrifice anything. With integration, what's happening is you are synergizing. You're taking two wholes, putting them together, and creating something that is more than either component by itself. But with the key, it's almost like there, with this being in the fear position, I should say, it's this feeling of integrating is scary because what if that's not the answer? What if more is required of me? What if we are not a good pair? What if this path is not the right path for me? Will I be able to integrate well and seamlessly, or is this going to require sacrifice? Because it's such a tall order. It's almost like I want this and I'm good at this and I can do this, but is it for me? Or is it too good to be true? Right? Now, here's the thing with the outcome, you are going to rise above. So if you're waiting for a promotion, you're going to receive it. If you're waiting to if you're waiting to attract the right type of person, right? Or if you are right now with someone in mind and you want to be the only one, that is happening. You are the one, Pisces. And with the Ace of Wands here being the outcome, this is about action and intention being shared to you. This is about someone verbalizing. Yes, you see, with the star energy, you could be connecting with an Aquarius, Pisces, but this person, this situation, this career path, where this is leading you is, first of all, this is divinely guided. All right, there's no coincidence here. You're going to be given the inspiration, the motivation, the energy to pursue the opportunity. It's almost like a spotlight. It's almost like a spotlight is coming over you and allowing the person or the people whose eyes need to be on you in order to make this move forward. It's put on you. The limelight is on you. Any kind of self-doubt that you had about the situation, any limitations, any imposter syndrome, lack of confidence, lack of faith that this would work out, you are going to find yourself not just in a motivated space where you can see upon the horizon the opportunity coming to you, but in a very real way, you are going to receive sort of the first step. If the entire journey is made up of 10 pieces in total between where you're starting and where you finish, you are going to receive that first piece of the 10. You're going to be receiving the attention that you need, the respect that you need in order to get through and get ahead for this next step. But I think more than anything, you are going to find yourself in a place of increased faith, Pisces. You're going to find yourself, it's going to be uncanny. The synchronicity is going to be insane. It's like you're going to just be seeing repeat numbers. You're going to be seeing lots of threes, a lot of sixes. I would say even fours. If you're noticing, you're seeing a lot of fours. That's because this is exactly where, not just where you need to be, but this is the beginning of a long-term venture, a long-term relationship. This commitment is definitely for the long haul, okay? And any doubts you had previously will be dissolving. What is the advice here for Pisces, please? What is the advice here for Pisces? What is the advice here for Pisces, please? Guidance, please, for Pisces. Poised. This is about rolling with the punches. This is, it's almost like being flexible. But what this is handling a situation with grace. I have to say, Pisces, you come through this reading as somebody who is very well put together, someone who generally is a planner. You don't tend to overthink anything. You just plan for it, right? Nothing really bothers you per se. Things become inconvenient when they, fall outside the boundaries. But generally, you're naturally very flexible and able to get through and around situations. Poised is an energy of grace. This is about moving through what could be a complicated situation with self-respect. You carry yourself with self-respect, and because of that, the people around you respect you. So I'll say this: if boundaries are being stepped over by somebody, you won't be letting them. And with this being the guidance, if you find yourself wanting to give someone that permission to step over a boundary that you've clearly set, the answer is no. Continue to carry yourself with dignity. Continue to carry yourself with self-respect, right? Love yourself. Say no if you have to. You know what you deserve, and you also know what you have been working towards. This is not a short-term situation. This is not something that is new to you, Pisces. This is something you've been developing, something that has been in development, either with this person or at the very least in your intentions. This is an intention and a sort of life that you have been envisioning for yourself. So this has been a work in progress. You have been a work in progress. And so as you move through again, we've gone through different scenarios in this time, right? This could be with one person who's completely changed. This could be a third party situation where you're leaving one partner behind because something has changed too great, and someone coming in now is someone you can take much more seriously, or vice versa. They take you more seriously because you are already taking every relationship that is in your life with respect, right? For those of you who are searching for that career path or wondering if the path you're on at the moment is going to lead to something long-term and permanent, the answer is yes. Whether it is the same path or a pivot, it's the same thing, because if it's a pivot, it's everything you've done is helping you get to this point. And this point is a huge jump off. This is the contract itself, the commitment itself. And it's something that either you could be loyal to, or the person you're connecting with, if there is another person involved, they can be loyal to. So this is a sure thing. This is a sure thing, Pisces. And where any competition is involved, you come above it. Or if someone is fighting for your attention, there is something they do that just puts them above everyone that you've seen thus far. There is no competition. And you're going to see this. I would say if anyone is trying to compromise or trying to force you to compromise on your ideals and your boundaries and your routines and your discipline, right? Respectfully show them the way out. Continue to carry yourself with grace because you know who you are. And with poised being the guidance, this is encouraging you to maintain that mindset. Do not, because with grace, this is grace that you extend not only to yourself but to others. So where there may be opportunity to really stick it to someone, if something is on its way out or you are in transition, I feel transition is the right word here, you don't have to burn any bridges on the way out. If there is an opportunity to do so, do not compromise your ideals. Carry yourself out of the situation with your head held high and with respect and love in your heart for everything this previous experience has given you in terms of knowledge and self-awareness. And moving forward, you are going to find yourself incredibly successful and highly motivated in what comes next. All right, Pisces. So my friend, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you in this reading. I pray that this offered you the clarity and guidance that you were hoping to receive coming into this reading. If you found this time together helpful, I would love it so much if you would like, share, subscribe, if you'd like to be notified of the next time I upload in a couple weeks. And please leave a comment below. I'd love to know how you're doing. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you have my information in the description box below. You can check it out. And until our next reading together, Pisces, I'm sending you all of my love, and I'm excited to see you in the next one. Take care.